In this lesson, we're going to graph some straight lines. In the first equation that we're given, we have some partially filled in ordered pairs. We want to graph x plus y is equal to 3, and I'm going to do that by filling in these ordered pairs. So when x is equal to 0 right here, I have 0 plus y is equal to 3, y must be equal to 3. When x is equal to 2, I have 2 plus y is equal to 3, y must be equal to 1. And when y is negative 1, let's see, I have x plus negative 1 is equal to 3. If I add 1 to both sides, I end up with x is equal to 4. So if I graph these three ordered pairs, x is 0, y is 3, x is 0, y is 3, right there. X is 2, y is 1, so x is 2, y is 1. And then x is 4, y is negative 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1. I get those 3 points. They line up in a straight line, so I'll draw a line through them. And that is a picture of all the solutions to the equation x plus y is equal to 3. So there's my line, x plus y is equal to 3. It's a straight line. All the ordered pairs, any ordered pair that's on this line, any point on this line has coordinates or an ordered pair associated with it that's a solution to this equation, and any ordered pair that's a solution to this equation has a graph that lies on this line. Let's try another one. How about y is equal to negative 2/3 x plus 1. So here I have x is equal to negative 3. Let's just see what that looks like. Negative 2/3 times negative 3 plus 1. A negative times negative is positive. 3 divides into 3 once, times 2 is 2. So I have 2 plus 1. So y is equal to 3. So when x is negative 3, y is 3. When x is 0, I have negative 2/3 times 0, which is 0, plus 1 is 1. And when x is equal to 3, I'll have 2/3 times 3, which is 2, and it's negative. So I'll have a negative 2 plus 1. I'll end up with y equal negative 1. Let's graph these three ordered pairs. X is negative 3, 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Y is equal to 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's that point right there. X is 0, y is 1. X is 0, and y is 1. X is 3, y is negative 1. So x is equal to 1, 2, 3, y is equal to negative 1. So there again I have 3 points. They line up in a straight line. I'll draw a line between them, and that will be the graph of that equation. So this line is the graph of this equation, and any ordered pair that satisfies this equation has a graph that lies on this line, and any point that lies on this line has coordinates that satisfy this equation. Let's try another one in which we choose the ordered pairs ourselves. So here I have negative 2x plus y is equal to 1. Let's let x be equal to 0. Then I have negative 2 times 0 is 0, plus y is y equal to 1. So y is equal to 1. Let's let x be equal to 2. And then I'm going to have, let's see, negative 2 times 2 plus y is equal to 1. That's negative 4 plus y is equal to 1. Add positive 4 to both sides, y will be equal to 5. So I'll let y be equal to 5, or y ends up being 5 right there. And then let's just get one more point for insurance. How about a negative 1 for x? Then I have negative 2 times negative 1. That's a positive 2, plus y is equal to 1. Y must be equal to negative 1 in that case. So I want to graph these three ordered pairs. X is 0, y is 1. That's that point. X is 2, y is 5. So x is 2, y is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then x is negative 1, y is negative 1. That point right there. So you can see that those 3 points lie in a straight line. I'll draw a line between them, and that will be the graph of that equation. So that straight line is a picture of all the solutions to this equation right here. The last two we want to do, x equal negative 2, y equal positive 2. So let's take a look at those. X is equal to negative 2. That means that y can be anything. So x will be negative 2, y can be 5. X is negative 2, y can be 0. And x is negative 2, y can be negative 2. It doesn't matter what y is as long as x is negative 2 in this equation. So negative 2 for x, y is equal to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X is negative 2, y is 0. So x is negative 1, 2, y is 0. And x is negative 2, y is negative 2. So x is negative 1, 2, y is negative 2. So there I have those 3 points. You can see they lie in a vertical line. I'll draw a line between them that contains all those points, and that is a picture of all the solutions to the equation x equal -2. One last problem, y is equal to 2. And so I end up with, let's see, 3 ordered pairs. Doesn't matter what x is as long as y is 2. So x can be 0, y is 2. X can be 3, y is 2. X can be -1 as long as y is 2. So 0, 2, that's x equals 0, y equal 2. That's that point. X equal 3, y equal 2. That's x equal 1, 2, 3, y is equal to 2. And then x equal -1, y is equal to 2. Back 1, up 2. You can see that those 3 points lie in a horizontal line. Draw a line between them, and that's the graph of the equation x equal 2. So, the equation y equal 2. So every equation that has this form, y equals some number, is going to have a graph that's a horizontal line. Every equation that has this form, x equal number, is going to have x equal a number is going to have a graph that is a vertical line like that. Quick look at graphing straight lines.